How do we feel about ESPN buying the NFL Network, along with some other things? Now we know that ESPN and NFL had a relationship all along. So are we excited about this? Does us as consumers, as fans, does this give us more opportunity to get behind the scenes, more things, more viewership? Or does this create a conflict where the things we actually want to see and we care about, we aren't able to see? So this deal happened a week or two ago that they're structuring and finna complete if they haven't already. At the same time when this happened, we was told that ESPN has cut ties with doing a documentary about Colin Kaepernick. They no longer is going to do the documentary due to creative differences. Is that a conflict of interest right there? Is it because the acquisition of the NFL? Are they trying to hide the truth? Can our ESPN acquire the NFL as well as speak their truth about what really happened with that situation? I'm just asking the hard questions. I want to know. A lot of people are scared to talk about it, not talking about it. We want to ask the hard questions. Is it okay that we don't want to reveal what really happened? And then it seems like, is this a trend? Colin Kaepernick seemed like a lot of things were being covered up that they didn't want to explore or let out there. Are we experiencing the same thing with Shador? I'm just saying. Things don't nobody want to talk about. We know that the NFL and their power. We know that they're able to do a lot, right? We know that they're influence. Are we okay with it? Just being able to say ESPN and NFL can do as they please. We kind of still want to see what happened with this documentary, right? Does ESPN own the rights of it? So because they have the rights of it, no other network can pick it up or let it out? Because we wanted to hear the truth. We want to know what was really going. Is the NFL willing to release the rights to Spike Lee to shop it to other networks? Probably not. What was the creative differences? Was it the outcome? Was it on how it was going? Was it making the NFL look bad? Was the NFL scared that it was going to make their ratings go down? What was the reasons for these? I'm just asking. And then the question is, do we really care? Is it even a big deal? Was it just a project we was going to sweep under the rug, watch, have comments about, or move forward? Or was we going to really let our voices be heard? Or do we feel like some changes should have happened? I mean, are we asking the real and hard questions? You know, at the end of the day, we understand that the NFL is making billions and billions and billions of dollars. We understand that they're keeping a cap on the players on how much they can make. We understand that they have control over how everything operates with their system. And they don't allow anybody to, change their system, not government, not nobody. So we get that. We understand that. But are we okay with it? And now that ESPN is in bed with them, which they was already in bed together, but now it's just like, it's on paperwork. Now we can actually see it. Is it ESPN job as a marketing agency to support and make sure that NFL is always looked at in a good light? So are we not going to be able to get the truth when things happen now because they're going to be swept underneath the rug? Should regulators come in just to really be able to spill the truth? Should they really be able to release it? Are we not able to do that because NFL is a private institution as well as ESPN is publicly traded? Are there protections against them from being able to release what's really happening? We just really want to ask what's going on. I was really interested in seeing the documentary. I didn't care what the review of it, how it was going to come out. I just wanted to see. I wanted to understand the experience, behind the scenes, the logistics, what really happened, where we stand today. I think we were going to get all of those things in the documentary. And then once again, like I said, Spike Lee, is he able to take it, shop it to other networks like Netflix or Hulu, or is he not? Does ESPN own the rights to it? The NFL and ESPN, was that part of their agreement that that documentary would never come out? So they gave ESPN a fair price to be able to buy the NFL network? Why did the NFL network have to sell? Is it because they needed more capital? They want to create more stories and more shows? Or they just felt like, it's a great opportunity, right, to be in bed with ESPN to create some control. All of these are questionings. The reason why we asking these questions is because what's been going on with the NFL. They have ultimate control of what is said, what has been done, how they control the players, their contracts, everything that's been going on. Their laws, regulations, they govern their own company, which is fine. But as fans, do we just have to take and receive everything? I am a huge NFL fan. I love NFL, watch it every Sunday. But are we okay with them hiding and sweeping under the rug the truth of what's really going on with individual players or when things happen? Should us as fans, should we make them be able to tell us the truth? Or is this a reach? What am I saying is a reach? Do we not care? Is it not a big deal? Are we going to watch it anyway and say, oh well, on to the next thing? Or does it something more dramatic or big has to happen for us to sweep it underneath the rug? The NFL has got in trouble in the past for colluding. Are they colluding again? How are they continue to get away with it? Are they playing favoritism? All of these things we need to ask as viewers, right? Because there are powers, right? We do got power in our books of watching. And you got to think about it. They make so much money. They got so much control and power. But we can help control it, though. Because now they're getting even more greedy. You got to watch 4 or 5 different apps to be able to see all the games. That makes it real hard. They're making so much more money now, right? You got to spend more money as a fan to be able to see it. Even ticket prices going to the game has increased, right? So, what do we do as fans? How do we deal with it? These are just thoughts. I would love to see your input. I appreciate the support. You may agree or disagree, or you may say it's not our business. Let them decide and determine. Who cares? It's not a big deal, right? That's how you may feel. And if that is, I understand it. But I appreciate y'all support, and I feel like we should get it out there, though, regardless how big or small. Like I said, I'm going to continue watching football and the sports, but I think, the journalists and the people that's really out there in the media who are not like me or that's not YouTubers, they should go out and search for the truth. They should really figure out what was the creative differences. What is the NFL really trying to hide? What do they not want to get out? Are they so concerned that, having a bad image? Is it because ESPN is ran by Disney and they're, they, want a certain image when it comes to their company or organization? All of these things. Is media scared to talk on it because then, the gates are closed on them? I just think we should just got to really start asking the hard questions and see. But then again, people may look at it like, who cares? Who cares that ESPN by NFL? Maybe they just want to know, how does that affect us as viewership? Do we get more games? Do we get more behind the scenes? Do we get more TV shows? People may not care. Maybe people say the Colin Kaepernick thing is in the past. It has no effect on us today. Maybe that's how people feel. I just feel like regardless, good, bad, or indifferent, we should allow the truth to be out. And then if changes need to be made, then you make the changes so they won't happen again. Instead of trying to cover it up. Because right now it feels like you're trying to cover and hide some things. And it doesn't give a good feeling. But yeah, we still going to watch. We still going to support. But we definitely got to do our due diligence, our part, and just really speak on the truth. Because if not, these things will continue to happen. And it's affecting one player, but it could be affecting a lot more players in different ways that we're not willing to pay attention to.